Oh no!
Yet.
Oh no!
it's not.
You did it.
Mike
Oh,
fell
no.
into the,
I've
you
never done that
both
before.
fell into the trap this season.
I've never done that before.
That's a problem. That's a problem for a new day. Mari Crombo Weebs, my name is Cole, his name is Mike, his name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 213 of AniPro. And on this week's episode, we are going over the upcoming season of anime, Winter 2026. Happy New Year, gentlemen. Happy New Year, listeners.
Happy New Year.
How art thou in the new year, Jalian?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm doing
Just
great.
leading with that infectious energy. I love it.
I'm doing great, Jay. Mike, you're doing good too, I'm assuming?
I'm doing very good, actually. It's wonderful. 2026. Here we go. You know, let's lead off with a bang.
It's the year of the horse. It's the year of the horse, you guys.
Yeah, year of the whores. Yeah.
Musume was off by 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they'll cash in. Don't worry.
Yeah.
This
Jay,
is where their plan comes to fruition.
Jay, I'm throwing to you. Tell me what's on thine mind this beautiful, beautiful first day of 2020.
What is on my mind these past couple days? I've been off, so I've kind of just been chilling on my own, and I was able to finish a couple of anime from last season, because we do have our awards coming up, and I was like, well, I have like 2 episodes of a lot of shows, I may as well just finish them.
Yeah.
So I'm going through all the shows that I have yet to finish, and just finishing them before all the new stuff drops, and I'm overwhelmed with old and new shows. So
It's valid.
Yeah, that's kind of been my last day or two, and it's been fun.
Probably
I feel like I'm at that point too, where it's like I'm gonna have to get pretty cutthroat with my shows that I was watching last season, because there's a lot. I think the drop list is going to be bigger than ever for last season, honestly.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, I don't even care. Move on.
See, the thing is, you keep your drop list low because you just put it in your pause list, and then
you push it, you hide it in the closet. You don't.
I'll get back.
You don't
to
put
it.
it away.
I'll get back. To
Don't
it.
put it in the garbage.
I don't.
Just kind of
just
throw
leave
it
it under
underneath
the
your
bed.
I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder. What can I say?
Yeah.
I'm an anime hoarder.
And then you go, I'll get back to it eventually.
I am curious. I'm going to look right now live on the air. I'm going to look at how big Cole's has paused to dropped ratio. Let's see. Because the beautiful thing with the internet and our particular brand of anime fandom is that we keep track of our lists. You know, most people I don't think do it quite as intensely, but like AniList is a great thing, right? So you can quickly and easily pull up stats like this to embarrass your friends. It's great. Yeah. Cole, what do you think it is? How many paused and how many dropped? What do you think the ratio is?
I'm going to say like probably outrageous, like 7 to 1.
So your entire list, for context, is you have 685 anime in your list. 426 of them are completed.
Yes.
So you're basically 2/3 of shows you watch you complete. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna say that's even half. Like I said, I'm gonna say like it's weighed heavily towards dropped or paused. I mean, like 7.
Oh,
to
actually,
1.
you know what? I think this includes your planning list. Anyway, it's still roughly about right.
Yeah,
because you have 120 in your planning list. You've paused 60 shows.
Okay.
You've dropped 76.
Oh.
It's actually basically 1-to-1.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Color me.
Yeah, we're painting you with a brush that you don't deserve to be painted by.
Well, I will continue to paint with this brush. It's my old trusty brush.
For context, Mr. J. Garrity and Sama, I'm going to reveal your dirty little juicies here. We've been painting with the wrong brush all along.
Uh-oh.
Jay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is greatly inflated by your 570 plan to watch shows. You have 1,400 anime in your list.
Yep.
You've completed 551.
Yep.
You've paused 125. And you've dropped 186. So if anything, Jay is the more prolific dropper.
Is that really a surprise, though?
Not really. Now that the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, this actually makes sense. Whereas my paused 11, my dropped 37.
Yeah.
Of 823.
Yeah. Mike is definitive. Mike is.
I do like to. I will.
I'm gonna finish
persevere
this.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hate it, but I'm gonna finish it.
Or he's gonna drop it. I'm not coming back to this. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over for these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't like unclear things. I like when things are clear, black and white. I don't like muddy. I don't like dirty, like
You
it's
don't like the ambiguity.
ambiguity of it all. Yeah. But Jay, what like have you been watching from like this last little recap here? Is there anything you specifically want to call out?
I finished what was that show called? A Wild Last Boss Appeared.
Okay.
I finished that one too.
Yesterday.
Basically waifu overlord, I think is how you guys described that earlier.
Basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But like it started to reveal a couple of things that were really interesting. And I think if I can refresh my memory, there is another season coming. So I'm excited to see the developments from where this season left off. I wish more people talked about this show.
I'm not to play my hand a little bit for next week, but like I dug that show. It was pretty good.
I need to check it out before next week because it sounds like you guys had some good times with it.
Great ED. I love that ED too. I love it.
Me too. Yeah.
It's cool.
It's strangely like hypnotic a little bit.
Like I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. Yeah.
Like the song with her dancing, it's just like it's not much. But for some reason it's so entertaining.
Yeah. No, exactly. It's pretty simple. Like I wouldn't say it's like Sakuga overload, but it's I like it. I'm into it. Yeah.
It just hits.
It just hits.
Aside from that, I've really just been completing like isekai stuff that I don't think is going to make my one of them is going to make the awards actually. So I guess I'll talk about it a little bit here.
Okay.
Because I'm free to do whatever I want.
Yeah.
A little allusion to
it's getting to his head, Mike. Yeah.
But there is a show that aired on High Dive this past season that we kind of clowned on when the season started.
Okay.
And when I tell you the name of this show, you will instantly understand why we clowned on it. And that show is called My Gift level 9,999 unlimited gacha, backstabbed in a backwater dungeon. I'm out for revenge.
I thought at the beginning of the season we said this show actually seemed kind of fun and silly. Like it has like a stupid title, but I remember us saying that this had like a fun concept.
I'll tell you
the gotcha.
I'll tell you who didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was me and Jay. I remember me and Jay.
Yeah.
Then I remember some of us talking. I remember us with taste talking about how it looked interesting.
Wow.
But anyway, I watched it. And let me tell you, coming out on the other end, it's literally just like revenge porn. Like, you just watch people that are objectively terrible get their comeuppance, and when they do, it's just like so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like that genre.
Yeah. There's something about that too. Yeah. It's
also JC Staff goes off on this show, and it's really funny.
Considering their other work,
the other thing that people were complaining about. Yeah.
Yeah. Why would they put their A team on that show when they could put their A team on level 999 dungeon? Yeah. Puke Fest or whatever it's called.
Because it's a new IP,
if you're wondering
and there's
what show that is, it's One Punch Man.
It's One Punch Man,
right?
Yeah.
One Punch Man season 3.
Yeah.
Well, it's because Backwater Dungeon, whatever the show's called, is a new IP, and therefore more possibility for product placement and
I guess
is that what it is?
Increased merch sales. Whereas, what more can you sell with One Punch Man?
True.
The people who bought into the manga, they're already in.
They're in. Yeah,
it's true. Yeah.
I get that. It's just sometimes that excuse just doesn't work. Sometimes there's an IP where you still gotta You still got to do it. It's not going to sell itself. Because I bet you season 4 of One Punch Man, I don't think many people are going to be watching that, to be honest.
I mean, they already got their money.
I would have said the same thing about season 3, but
no,
here we are.
Season 2 wasn't so bad that it would lead me to.
It's not so bad. It's just that like it was such a departure from season 1. I haven't even seen season 2
because like either. Yeah,
I know it's not as good as season 1.
But season 3, based on again, I haven't watched it, but season 3, based on the general discussion, is bad.
I don't understand why people were had any hopes for it when season 2 was already a departure.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm confused by. I don't know. Jay always says like season 1 is like this unicorn that shouldn't exist but does.
But that's literally what it is. I mean, it's a miracle that it happened at all. And really, when the studio for season 3 was announced, I mean, it was the same as season 2. What were people expecting?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess just expecting something different, you know? It's yeah.
Like, literally my only explanation for it is people bought in too heavily to the rumors of it, season 3 being done by MAPPA and kind of held on to that hope when it started.
Yeah, well, sorry.
Yeah.
Hate to break it to you. If that is MAPPA doing it as a ghost studio, they got to give their they got to give their people a break.
Let me be clear. I don't think MAPPA was doing it in the background. No, I'm saying that like people thought or like heard the rumors of MAPPA doing it. Don't really look into like who actually did it, like news like we do, and just like went into it going like, oh, it's gonna be MAPPA, it's gonna be amazing. And then episode 1 drops. Oh, what happened?
You know what? That's funny. Just one last thing before we move on to Mike's What's on His Mind. Even my uncle was like, hey, do you watch One Punch Man? I'm like, I watched the first season. I haven't watched it since. He's like, season 3 is terrible.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah. And he's like, he's not old. He's turning 50 this year. He is old. He's an old man.
That's old. 50 is the mark of old, officially. Yeah. Like we're internet old. We're like, if you're over 20, you're old on the internet, honestly.
Yeah.
25 maybe nowadays. But yeah, like we're internet old, but 50 is old. Like,
that's
real world old.
That's senior citizen level. That is.
That's like, So I have a friend who is just now getting into anime. Like he just watched Attack on Titan. He's watching Death Note. And he messages me and he's like, should I watch One Punch Man? I'm like, watch season 1 and then nothing else.
Yeah, just stop there. Honestly, season 1's a pretty good standalone too. Like,
yeah. Oh, it absolutely is.
I remember it ending pretty well. Yeah.
But speaking of standalones, Mike, what's on your mind?
Hi, yes, standalone, indeed. Excellent segue. No, I was going to talk about something, but I've changed my mind because Jay said the word Musume, and for once on this podcast, the guy bringing up Musume as the what's on his mind is Mike.
Yeah,
unusual that I would bring up.
It is unusual. It would be weird though, like if you somehow like brought football into this. That would be
yes. Well, that would be on brand because I am famously a very large fan of the NFL, the National Football League.
Yeah,
but I'm not a fan of the Denver Broncos. Do you know who is a fan of the Denver Broncos?
Who?
Mr. Cole Gardian-sama there. You and Jay got married, I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
What? Do you know what your Denver Broncos have in common with you as well?
I've heard about this, yeah.
They are huge fans of Musume, or Musume is a big fan of them, I guess, because what's better than horse girls?
Horse boys?
Horse-themed men running around in tight pants catching a ball. And
I gotta watch.
You've heard about this?
Yeah, I gotta watch a Denver Broncos because like that's my team that I like that I chose. I'm not really a huge football fan. I gotta watch a Broncos game just to see if I can pick out some cosplayers out in the crowd.
Because like there's been this like craze going around where like the Musume fans are like flocking to the Denver Broncos for some reason. So you'll see like edits on TikTok and stuff of like football highlights with like Musume music and like gold ship reaction PNGs over it and stuff. It's like, what is going on? My worlds are colliding in a way I never thought would ever happen.
Mike, it's the year of the horse. The Denver Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl.
It feels that way because they, ever since the Musume released and the Musume fans got on board with the Denver Broncos, they've been like tearing up things. Like they've been really good this year. I think they might be the number one team still.
Maybe it's time for me to start watching football again now at the end of the season.
Honestly, though, like it's kind of valid. Like I've always said that like the best time to watch any sport is as soon as the playoffs start.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can basically not watch the regular season for any sport and only watch the playoffs. And honestly, you'll have a better time as a sports fan.
Yeah, it's more fun watching the playoffs. Like
they're the best.
Yeah, they're
playoff
fun.
Anything's the best. Yeah, that's why like I don't give two hoots about soccer, or as the Europeans call it, football. But I'll watch World Cup or Euro Cup every time. I love that stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
You know,
World Cup's coming up. It's coming up.
Speaking of sports and playoffs, how about them Jets though?
How about them Jets? They suck. They
suck.
Yeah,
they are literally the worst team in the league right now.
Last place. They went from President's Cup trophies, so regular season champs essentially last year, to last place.
Has that ever happened in the history of?
I'm sure. The NHL's been around for over 100 years. I'm sure it's happened, but
they'll turn it around too. They're the Jets. They never are the worst, and they're never the best, other than literally the last year. I guess they were technically the best, but they lost. I don't know. Like I was just saying, in-season records don't matter.
Yeah,
as long as it's only playoffs that matter. So
but if they're in last place, they can't.
Well, they're not making the playoffs.
They don't even.
Yeah, they're not going to make anything.
They're not making the playoffs.
No,
they don't matter.
No, they're not making the playoffs. Yeah. At least I got my Montreal Canadiens. I can cheer for them. They're good.
I got the Oilers, so we're.
You got the Oilers, yeah. Mike, who do you got? You got the Bruins, I guess.
The Bruins would be they were my team before the Jets came back. But honestly, I don't really watch much hockey.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the Bruins are doing surprisingly well. I think everybody thought that their fall off would. But
if I had to, well, they're always good. They're honestly like, have the Bruins ever been bad? Really?
I mean, like maybe when we were like kids, but yeah, it's annoying how good the Bruins have been for how long.
It's not annoying, I don't think at all. Actually,
I found an answer to the thing. Only 3 teams have missed the playoffs the year after winning the President's Trophy, aside from the Jets.
Well, they still could. They're not mathematically eliminated yet, so they could.
That's true. But that would be the Rangers in '93, the Buffalo Sabres in 2007, and Boston Bruins in 2015.
Oh,
and they only missed the playoffs. They weren't even in last place.
Yeah, that was just missed the playoffs. I think Florida Panthers did that one year.
It says here the President's Trophy was introduced in '85, so it doesn't
go back that far. Yeah.
But in 1942, the New York Rangers went from first to last overall. Keep in mind, there's probably like 9 teams at that time.
Yeah, I think that was before the expansion even. So it was like 6 teams. That was it.
Yeah, but the Rangers went from first to 22nd overall in
what year was it?
2023.
Okay. But what year was that old one, Mike?
1942 to 1943.
Ooh.
That's old. That's old days. Almost like sports stuff doesn't count that old because it's like
no.
You were like relying on like local newspapers that kept track of stats and stuff, and it's like, how accurate were those really?
Take it from me, a Montreal Canadiens fan. Nothing from that far ago counts. No, like 24 Stanley Cups, it doesn't matter. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Most of those
also. As a diehard Packers fan, like technically, you always hang your hat on. Oh, we have the most NFL championships because they won like 10 championships before the Super Bowl was a thing.
Yeah,
they don't count.
So we're in the same boat, Mike. Green Bay Packers, Montreal Canadiens. I think the Yankees, maybe. Like I'd
probably
be curious about like how, but I think baseball's weird.
Baseball's weird. If I had to give it official, because your guys' I'd say first sport is hockey.
For me, yeah, I'd
say.
Then
my second sport would definitely be basketball, but that's whatever. But anyway, Musume fans, huge fans of the Denver Broncos for some reason. I love it. Keep it up. I honestly kind of like hope they win the Super Bowl so I can see like Super Bowl edits with Musume stuff. because my Packers aren't winning the Super Bowl this year. They're too hurt.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly like, I'm waiting for like the Musume fans to make the connection too, that like the Colts are also a horse team. And they also were like flying really high all year too, up until like the end of the year there. So I don't know. There's some magic with Musume right now, and I'm here for it.
I'm waiting for one of the television broadcasts to acknowledge it. That would be peak.
And they call it Uma Musume.
Yeah, in case you're wondering.
I saw a thing where like there was like a television guy trying to like pronounce Uma Musume.
It's the Game Awards.
Yeah, the Game Awards.
No. It was a sports guy.
Oh, okay.
You could tell he had literally no idea what was going on.
What is this?
Yeah.
Dang kids.
Yeah.
Just one last thing about sports.
Yep. Go ahead.
From the Oilers, their goalie Skinner got traded away, and it was really exciting. And then they got someone who was like comparable.
Yeah,
and like
they basically went 1-for-1.
Yeah,
they did.
But for those of you who don't know anything about hockey, Skinner is not a great goalie. He's their goalie for he was the Oilers goalie and was very inconsistent.
Hit or miss. Yeah, he could play really well.
He's very average, I would say. Like honestly, the average NHL goalie is like that, where they can play really well, or they could play total garbage.
Yeah.
But anyway, he got traded away, and that was very exciting because like he was probably the worst part of the team, and then they got something very similar, and it's like okay, well, never mind.
And then what happened to that? And then what happened to that goalie for the Oilers? Oh, he got injured like 2 games later. So now they're
perfect. There you go.
Should have just stuck with Skinner and his mustache.
Yeah. He's now what? What's the black and gold team?
Oh yeah,
that he got traded to.
Golden Knights?
No, it wasn't the
Bruins.
I thought it was like the Skinner goalie. See, this is
Penguins.
Why are we
Penguins?
The Penguins.
Yes,
oh,
Pittsburgh
yeah.
Penguins.
There's too many black and gold teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of black and gold, Cole, let us know what's on your mind before we start talking about the real meat of the episode here.
Listen, we're talking about balls. We're talking about big balls that grow bigger and bigger and bigger.
Where is this going?
I've been playing Katamari, the Katamari games.
Oh.
Yeah. Started
with
the first
those big bulbous balls.
Big bulbous balls. Started with the first one, Katamari Damacy, whatever, however.
Oh, you've played multiple now.
Yes, I've played the first one. Fell in love. Great music in those games, man. Like up there with
I love the King's song when like every time you enter a level, the like da
weird
da 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 da.
Yeah, the weird like synth vocals. Yeah, and his like record scratch speaking. Iconic game.
I've never played them. I've always wanted to play them. Like you're making me want to play them now.
They're so good, so quirky,
so weird. Great music, like I said, up there with Persona 5 for like probably one of my favorite OSTs. Played the second game too as well. A lot of fun, obviously, just more of the same thing. But I picked up. There was a recent release called Wish Upon a Katamari. It was the first new Katamari game on console in like 13 years. Just came out in October. I didn't even know about this. Again, they just kept it going. Great game. Love it.
Yeah.
Go play it.
I actually need to play the new one. I've played Damacy and We Love, but I haven't played the new one yet. I got to do that.
Well, I've got the physical copy, so when I'm done with this,
I need to borrow it. What's it on, Cole? What do you have it for?
PS5.
Okay.
We're all good. We're all good.
Yeah,
we can.
Yeah, we're all good here.
We're all good. Yeah, we're good.
We're all on the up and up.
But yeah, it's super fun, super addicting, super.
They
cathartic.
look super fun.
Yeah.
I love games like that where it's just like let's just do something stupid and fun. And that's kind of what like games like that are perfect at.
And like, what do you? It's described as a puzzle game, but like, it's not like I don't know what it is. It's a ball rolling to get bigger game. Like
it's kind of I kind of understand what they mean.
How do you make your
by
puzzle
a puzzle
bigger?
Game? Because like they have to. Because like you kind of have to think. Well, you have to think about like what can I roll up so I can get bigger, so I can roll other stuff up because I need to roll up as much as I possibly can.
Yeah. It's a puzzle in the sense that like it's such a weird like when I think puzzle game, I think of like Portal, you know, where it's like you got time to think about it.
The thing I love about Katamari is literally everything in that game is roll upable. There's nothing that's like not it, and this technology was created in like mid 2000s.
Yeah.
How?
I love the last level of the first game where you're just rolling up like literal land masses.
Yeah.
Rolling up islands.
I forget which game it was. I think it's We Love, but like it goes even further beyond.
Plus Ultra. I didn't finish the second one because I discovered that there was a new one, and I'm like, well, I want to see it on the like next gen or the newest gen. And really good, obviously, but like the old games hold up so well too because it's super simple art style as well. And,
it's like that cell shaded art style, which like just ages super well.
It works. It works. Anyway, I had a nice quick one. Nice quick. What's on my mind?
Nice quickie.
Yeah,
nice quickie with your balls.
Yeah, let's talk about
huge.
Let's talk about anime though. Let's not talk about video games or sports. Ugh.
Yeah, Jay tried talking about anime, to be fair. Yeah, and then we quickly changed the topic.
Yeah,
like
I gave us a layup, and then you guys just like slammed it down as hard as you possibly could and said no. We're talking about this now.
Talking about balls. Talking about balls of various size and shapes
and horses.
But yeah, we're gonna kind of just do kind of a quick run through of like continuing shows that we're looking forward to for the season, and then our second half we're going to be talking about the new shows that are coming up. Our 15 shows that we selected as shows that you should be on the lookout for. But of course, every season has its continuing shows, its sequels, its blah blahs, stuff like that. There are shows, of course, that we have to address that are coming out this season that are sequels. And we're going to start right now with possibly the most anticipated show of the season. Second most. It's the second most anticipated according to AniList, which is absurd, and that is Frieren Season 2. What more needs to be said about Frieren? It is the highest rated show. The first season of Frieren is the highest rated show on AniList, and I think it is on Mal. Yeah. I'm obviously going to be watching this. I'm obviously hyped for it. It looks like they're just doing the same thing, but bigger and better, and I will be watching this. Are you guys... Obviously, you guys are looking forward to this, and you're definitely going to be watching it.
Yeah, I mean, it goes without saying. Like, I'm definitely watching the second season of what is, I think, like you said, the number one show on Mal, and maybe I think AniList might have a sequel up at the top. But it's like, it's beloved for a reason. Like it from like Madhouse. I think it's the same studio, a lot of the same team, but I think they changed director or something like that for the second season. So there's like a little bit of consternation out there from people being like, maybe it might be a little different, but like I think people say that this arc of the manga is like maybe the best arc of the manga. So I'm looking forward to seeing that adapted. I didn't read the manga, so I don't know. I know Jay has. Yeah. So Jay's obviously checking out this, right?
Well, no, I'm not. Well, I might get to it eventually. It's just like not something I'm super invested in, I suppose.
To be clear, I don't want anybody coming at Jay and being like, how can you not like Jay, you're a fan of Frieren.
Oh yeah, I'm caught up on the manga and I'm eagerly awaiting more chapters of it. It's just like that feeling of, well, I've already seen this. I don't know if I need to see it again. And I know it looks really good, and yes, it does. You're right. Shut up.
I'm not going to shut up.
No. I get paid to talk.
Yeah.
It just like, I don't know, something about it. I'm just like, I don't need to see this again. I guess it's just like that like anti-rewatcher in me that's like, I've already seen this. What new ground are we covering here?
I hear you.
But you kind of bring it on yourself because you read everything there ever was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. This is my villain arc. I was spoiled on something when I first got into anime, so I just read all of the manga ever, so I wouldn't be spoiled on anything ever again.
This is not a villain arc, Jay. This is
you've been a villain.
You.
Yeah, it's not an arc if it's the whole story.
Yeah.
No, that's still an arc.
It's a very long arc. It's an overarching arc. That said, I will also say that basically if we don't mention where shows are being aired, just assume they're on Crunchyroll.
We'll try to mention if they're not on Crunchyroll, but for the most part, we'll just assume they're on Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
they probably are
on Crunchyroll, like Frieren is on Crunchyroll. The most anticipated show, for some reason, Mike, I don't get it, is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 Part 1.
Well, I mean, just because you guys don't watch something doesn't mean it's not good.
Impossible.
Is what I'll say. And like, this is one of those shows, like Jujutsu Kaisen, for some reason, all the elitist anime YouTubers and stuff are all like, oh, I don't really like Jujutsu Kaisen. It's just a typical battle shonen. It's like, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Who cares? Shut up. It's really good. Like it's literally just a battle shonen. And it's just the best animated fights ever with like interesting characters. The only thing is that like the past season 2 kind of peaked Jujutsu Kaisen. Like that was by far the best arc. And the culling game, which is what they're adapting here, and they're adapting in multiple parts, Studio Mappa. I think it's getting a dub and it's on Crunchyroll as always. Like the thing with Jujutsu Kaisen is that it is a battle shonen, very typical battle shonen. And like this next arc is literally just a giant tournament arc, essentially, with like a few twists that's held. And it's not as good. It's just not as good, but it will still be essentially boiled down to like a bunch of really well animated, interesting fights.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll look
I'll
hype.
definitely be checking it out. Yeah.
Are we over the tournament arcs? Like, have we finally evolved past that as anime fans to be over the tournament arc, or like everybody's still? No. Okay.
Tournament arcs are great.
I just wanted to check in.
It's
You just don't like
it's just
battle
how do you
shonen,
top
so
the dark tournament from Yu Yu Hakusho?
I mean, yeah, I agree with Jay. Like that's peak. That's peak arc.
I'm just in my villain era, I'm just in my villain arc. I hating.
Listen, you don't always have to be a contrarian. It's not always the move.
No. Like my thing with JJK is like, it's not for me. I'm not a big fan of it. I totally get why people enjoy it. Like it's hype. It's a hype show. And that's what I'll say about that. A show that has been off and on, coming and going for a long, long time, Jay, is Fate Strange Fake. Is it finally coming out, like, actually?
Finally starting. At least allegedly. They keep saying that it's coming out, but I'm not going to believe them until episode 2 drops the week after.
Yeah. And for context, like, it's technically aired 3 years in a row on New Year's Day, right? Yeah. Is that correct?
In 2023 New Year's Eve, the prologue thing, Fate Strange Fake Prelude to Dawn or whatever it's called, dropped. Right. And then the next year, it was like New Year's Day or something, episode 1 dropped. As like an early release.
Technically, they haven't lied yet.
It was an early release. There's no quotes around that. It was a prologue.
Yeah.
It was early.
It was early. However, they kind of were like alluded to the fact that it was going to be airing like that same year, and it didn't. And then like a year or so later, they put out a trailer and said like, "Here's more Fate Strange Fake." And the meme at that point, because they'd been releasing episodes annually, is it's going to be another single episode. That releases. And then at least they put out a dub trailer. This is getting a dub, by the way. And it said in the dub trailer, airing weekly. Well, I've been fooled by you twice.
Yeah.
Aniplex. I've been fooled by you already.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, won't get fooled again.
It's true.
I know that you're going to say it airs weekly, but the thing that's airing weekly is it's going to be the same episode. Because, I'm going to be able to watch it every week because it's streaming on Crunchyroll. So,
and I hope you're going to be able to watch it every week too, because your boy Hiroyuki Sawano is doing the OP.
Yeah.
So
he did the soundtrack for the for the Prelude OVA. So that obviously.
And I'm here for American Fate Stay Night. I'm not a huge Fate guy. But like, I don't know. I watched like both the Prelude and episode 0 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Which is like a Prelude is episode 0. That's the same thing.
Yeah. You just said the same episode twice.
Yeah. But like it honestly, like I'm here for the concept. The concept is a cool concept, and I'm into it. It doesn't really require you to know much about Fate from what I can see so far to watch it. So yeah.
It's also written by the guy who wrote both Durarara and Bakano, which he's really good at ensemble casts, and that's kind of what Fate is. So this is going to be really
and it's
good.
A1. It's a good studio. Like this should be one of the best shows of the season by far. Honestly, all three of these right now, like objectively, will be well done shows. I think. I think they're pretty much like they're slam dunks, home runs.
Yeah, let's keep the train going though. Let's keep.
I'd say like of these three shows, the three of us are claiming one of them. Like Cole's probably going to claim Frieren, Mike would claim JJK, I'd claim Fate Strange Fake.
I'm claiming all of them. You guys,
no, not allowed to. I think Jay's right.
I've rolled them all up in my Katamari.
It's almost like we've done it in order of interest by the hosts.
Interesting. Next up, to continue the train of shows that look good and are well animated. Actually, I'm surprised how well animated Chain Soldier Season 2 looks. I mean, it always had its character designs going for it. Like, say what you will. Great character designs. But I'm surprised how, like, legit this looks as an anime.
Can I tell you something, Cole?
Tell me more.
They've changed studios.
Did they? I thought it was the same studio.
It was 7 arcs before, and they went to Passione, which did the Spice and Wolf adaptation.
Oh, I knew it was Passione. I didn't realize that they didn't do the first season. Okay,
which is good because actually they kind of like have done like some pretty ecchi stuff, and like Chain Soldier's very ecchi.
Yeah.
And like this one, it kind of promises like the implications of changing to Passione is that like it'll be a little more ecchi, less censored kind of stuff, and then also be more better done essentially.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. I really enjoyed Chain Soldier, and I really enjoyed season 1. But yeah, it looked a little janky at times.
Yeah, don't let the ecchi tag fool you. It's a fun romp.
It's a cool story.
It's a fun romp. I enjoy and we're getting Best Girl Ren, who's the commander.
I would definitely say don't disregard the ecchi tag either, because trust me, it's quite ecchi.
Yeah. I'm saying there's more to it than just the ecchi.
Don't let it scare you away. But don't pretend it's not there.
Yeah,
it is there.
If this interests you at all, the story is also written by the guy who wrote Akame ga Kill. So if Akame ga kills your bag, here's his next work, and it's also like kind of similar.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not often you get shows like this, like Chain Soldier, where the protagonist is genuinely like it's very rare you get a harem show like this, a ecchi harem show with an interesting protagonist, honestly, who's like not despicable. Like you don't just hate the protagonist. I like that about this show a lot.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the ecchi is thrust upon him almost.
Yeah, I mean, but he doesn't. He also doesn't.
Also, like he doesn't discourage it. Yeah. We reviewed it. We reviewed the first.
Yeah, we reviewed the first season a million episodes ago. So
I think it was the manga we did. But
we did the manga. That's right.
Yeah, Mike, tell me about a show that I didn't even realize. I forgot about Hell's Paradise. I forgot that it was a show that it's getting a season 2.
Chain Soldier's coming to High Dive, by the way.
Oh, thank you,
Jay.
Thank you, Jay.
I was waiting for a time to jump in with that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes Cole moves a little too quickly for his own skis. Jay. We must slow him down.
I'm out over my skis. I'm sorry. Yeah. Mike, though, tell me about Hell's Paradise Season 2.
Yeah.
Because we all forgot about it.
We did all forget about it. So Hell's Paradise came out 4 years ago, I want to say. And it's based on a manga that's kind of... It's one of like the infamous... The mangaka is famously one of Chainsaw Man's... who's the author there? Tatsuki Fujimoto's apprentices kind of thing. And he came out and did this manga. Jay, correct? Am I wrong? You're looking at me like I'm wrong.
So, well, no. He was an assistant for Tatsuki Fujimoto, so like he drew some of the backgrounds or whatever. Him,
the Spy Family guy, and there's one more.
The Spy Family guy, and there's one more.
I can't remember who it is, but essentially, it's kind of a similar concept to Jujutsu Kaisen, but a little more contained of a story. These people get shipped to an island or whatever, and then they have to like.
The Don guy.
Don. That's right. Don. But like it kind of just like season 1 aired with like an obvious like we need season 2 implication because it adapted. I want to say like a third of the story, maybe a little more, maybe 40% will go. And basically this season will be cool because it basically reveals a lot more about the island itself and like what's going on. And hopefully it holds to like the adaptation quality of the first season. I'm really looking forward to it because I've read the whole manga. I think this could be it. I think if it does like 13 episodes, they could probably adapt the whole thing. It might be a little rushed if they do. I could maybe see them setting up for like a movie or an OVA finish or something. Because there's about, like I said, 60% left to go. But I could see them speed running the battles a little bit or something. And the other cool thing about this one is that the OP is done by Tatsuya Kitani and Baby Metal. Tatsuya Kitani did the OP for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, the blue song. I forget what it's called.
WD.
Coming out on January 11th on Crunchyroll, as always. I'm highly looking forward to it. It's going to be really good. I'm very excited that we finally get this again. There's a lot of things coming back that are great. Jay, tell us about our next show that we're excited for. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 7, Steel Ball Run, also known as Araki's Masterpiece, ?
Well, I mean, what else is there to tell? You kind of already... Jay, tell us about this thing, and hold on, let me really quick talk about this entire show, so you don't need to, but please tell us about it.
I said the name and that it's a masterpiece. That's not everything.
And also where it's coming, and also...
I didn't say that.
Well, it is coming to Netflix on March 19th, so we do have a little bit of a wait, but it is Steel Ball Run, JoJo's Part 7. And yeah, this is a very new-ish take on JoJo's. Like, there's a couple of new things that it does here that is very interesting, and it's also a big horse race across America, which is the big thing.
A lot of Anime America this season.
You're the horse. You're the horse.
Yeah.
I will say though, and I think people are going to be a bit upset about this, but it seems as though this is going to be another one of those batch drops that Netflix likes doing, just from trailers.
Really?
It just looks like it, because like they were like part 1 whatever drops March 19th. Sorry, March 19th.
Oh, okay. I saw it debuts with basically an hour-long first episode, for what it's worth.
Yeah,
to me that says it might be a weekly,
it could be that, but like I don't know. There was just something about it that gave me the impression that it's just a batch drop, and they did that with part 6, so it wouldn't surprise me that that's the case.
Netflix is for some reason they really like think that like binging is the way. Like even with Stranger Things, it just came out where they dropped it all on and then like basically dropped like the final episode later. I just don't know that that's the answer anymore, but they seem to really like it. So
I think we've kind of, it works sometimes for some stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what it is about anime where like you can't release it like that. It just doesn't work.
It's just like
not for anime
it's surrounded by a bunch of other shows that are airing weekly, and that's something that you know people will be talking about as they go, as they're out. So part 7 will drop allegedly, and like it might get response maybe the day it drops, maybe the day after as well, while people are watching it. Then people are going to forget about it until part 2 drops.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. It's
whereas with a weekly schedule, every single week people come back with a reason to talk about it, and then once the season ends, it just kind of falls off. Yeah. But part 7 is kind of the amalgamation of everything Araki is good at and known for. His art in this is probably at its peak. Storytelling wise, it's just like the perfect representation of his style. And also Gyro Zappelli is one of the best characters.
I did see too that this is where Araki changed JoJo's Bizarre Adventure from being a shonen story to he moved it to a seinen magazine. So the tone and like the story kind of changes significantly from previous JoJo's.
A little bit. Like it still started in Weekly Shonen Jump. It moved during its run to Ultra Jump, which was a monthly seinen magazine. And yeah, when it did, it just kind of got a little bit I don't want to say grittier, because like it still feels like JoJo's, but there's just a little bit of a different vibe to it.
Like it's targeted to like a more adult audience kind of thing.
Yeah, and that makes sense because like JoJo's started in the 80s, so the people who grew up with it are now adults and are looking for seinen stuff, so it makes sense.
Like anything that endures, it has to evolve to keep up with the
Yeah.
times, right? So, yeah.
And yeah, it's just really good. It's allegedly being done by the same team that did JoJo's Part 5, and Part 5 is really good. So I'm looking forward to this. I think if you like JoJo's, you should also look forward to this. And if you don't like JoJo's, as much as people will tell you that skipping parts is a big no-no in the JoJo's community, and I watch more stuff.
Watch it. Yeah.
Like watch the other parts, but Steel Ball Run is a decent entry point because it is far removed enough from the other parts that it kind of stands on its own.
It technically takes place like hundreds of years before Part 5, right? So
yeah, it's in the 1890s, I believe. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like 100-ish years, but
Okay. The next show that we just want to talk about really quick is a Trigun Stargaze. Studio Orange is back animating Trigun. And we are all looking forward to it. And I don't even need you guys to say anything because I know that you guys are also looking forward to it as much as I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep. No, actually, like I remember when the first one came out, the first season of Trigun Stampede, it was called.
Stampede.
There were some like people who didn't like it because it kind of reimagined Trigun, and anytime you reimagine a classic property, people get their hackles up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But like honestly, like Studio Orange did such a good job. I'm so excited that we get a season 2 of it, and this is probably one of my most anticipated anime of the season. I would say, like overall.
Yeah, I would agree.
I feel like the show's going to get buried under your Frieren Season 2's, JJK, Hell's Paradise, and those. But
a little bit.
Genuinely, I am also excited for this, just with how well they adapted and evolved the intellectual property of Trigun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to see how they follow up that cool Season 1 and kind of the direction they take with this. How they'll divert from the original and try and do something new.
It's cool because they brought back like Vosh's. They kind of like updated for modern times his original like beloved hairstyle that people always complaining about in season 1.
Yeah,
but it takes place like 2.5 years after the first season, so like we'll see what they do with it because it feels. I none of us have read the manga or seen the original. I don't think so. Like I don't know if that's what happened. I don't know if there is a time skip in the original. I don't know. I honestly have no clue, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, I am also here for it. And don't let the CG scare you. It's Studio Orange. They're like, they get a pass. Yeah. They always get a pass. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jay, did you want to talk about Oshi no Ko Season 3?
I can. I think I can pick it up.
Or was it Mike?
I don't remember. I think our order got divulged here. But Jay, talk about it. We'll both cover this one. Cole doesn't like Oshi no Ko, so.
No, tell me about how this one is pure and without any controversy.
Yeah, I think we'll be getting to the stuff that
we're getting to the 15-year lie arc apparently, where they tell the truth about what happened to their mom. I believe the revenge
and this
stuff kind of happens
to get to the stuff that people complained about later on in the manga, which but the thing I find interesting about this show is this used to be a show on High Dive. And it's now moving over to Crunchyroll, which tells me that High Dive lost the license because they don't have the money for it, and Crunchyroll scooped it up and went, nope, that's ours now.
Well, I mean, it's the way of the world, I guess.
Yep. So while you might have been able to watch it on High Dive previously, it's now a Crunchyroll joint. So
Which I hate when that happens because that just makes things confusing. Because now to watch this show, you have to have High Dive and Crunchyroll, which like realistically you probably do. As an anime fan, but like it just makes things muddy because
I feel like realistically they're gonna move the previous 2 seasons over to Crunchyroll as well
when the license expires or whatever. Yeah.
I hate when this happens unless Amazon had the first season. Then I'm okay with it.
Then you're okay with it because it's just
then you're like I don't care.
Then it's okay. Oshi no Ko Season 3. I mean, if you're watching it, you're watching it. I'm not watching it.
It continues to be peak. Not gonna lie. Like honestly, like it's so good. Like it just like it's underrated how good it looks visually and from like a production standpoint, I would say. You don't hear people talk about it enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of shows that are underrated in how they look and are on streaming services that people sometimes complain about, Cole, I think you want to take this one because it's a show that you really like.
I loved the first season of Medalist, and it's coming back for season 2 on Disney Plus, which is the one crappy part. It's going to Disney Plus, but or Hulu, I guess, if you're in the States, whatever. Yeah, Medalist season 2.
Those are going to be the same thing very soon.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, Disney Plus owns Hulu.
I thought they always did.
They always did, but they're like
merging?
actually combining them, I think.
Yeah.
Now.
They're becoming one. But yeah, Medalist season 2, just a great story about perseverance and all of that stuff. You know how it is. It's good. It's good. Mike, have you watched it yet?
No.
You've been saying like, I gotta watch.
I don't have Disney, so
I don't watch that one. Yeah. Man, if only there were.
Man, if only there were other ways around that.
Yeah, well, I'm just not one for that, I guess. Hey.
Yeah. But no, I wholeheartedly recommend the first season of Medalist. It's really good, and I think
everybody who watches it is like, all they do is say about how good it is and underrated it is. So like, I really should watch it.
Yeah, heavily.
It's also just a testament of like, don't just look at a studio and say, oh, it's going to be bad, because everyone clowned on Engi when, myself included, when I'm not gonna when season 1 was announced and we're like, oh, it's gonna look terrible. Engi's doing it, and Engi never does anything good, and then like it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day, Colt or Jay. It's true.
This is the second time. Yeah, you're gonna be right again this time. Mike, tell me about how good a show like MF Ghost season 3 looks, because when I see it, I just think, wow, incredible animation. These characters are all so good looking.
So what Cole's alluding to is the signature style of the Initial D author, because MF Ghost is a sequel to Initial D. Yeah. So it looks like Initial D, and like Initial D kind of is like ugly. It's part of the charm of it. But like, honestly, what I'm here for is cars going fast, going burr, Euro beats continuing to blare in my ears as the cars go fast, go burr. Kanata continuing to drive his Toyota 86 turbocharged 2.0 liter engine around the track at an outrageous speeds, taking over. Is
it naturally aspirated? I'm just wondering.
No, that was a big arc, Cole. He got a turbocharger. It's not naturally aspirated ananymore. He couldn't keep up with the Ferraris and Lamborghinis, so he had to go get a turbocharger on his little Toyota. Yeah. I don't know. It's stupid. It's fun. I love it. I'm super excited to have more of it. So I will be watching this one for sure on Crunchyroll. Jay, take us home with My Hero Academia Vigilantes Season 2. I will not say any more because last time you yelled at me.
Okay. So My Hero Academia Vigilantes is more of the spin-off to My Hero Academia. That's kind of a bit more of like a ground level story, where the characters don't really have like great powers. Like they're just kind of like middling. But it's cool because like it's not like if My Hero Academia, the actual like the main series, is like the Avengers, this is like the Daredevil to that. Like it's a companion piece and it takes place before, but it's not. But you know this already. You've seen season 1. Yeah. Really, if you're looking forward to more My Hero Academia, or you're upset that My Hero Academia has ended, it's a good place to continue going.
Or if you fell off of My Hero, if you're like me and you fell off My Hero Academia because it just got too long and convoluted, and like eventually like you get tired of like these big world-ending fights. It's good to just kind of how it like takes it back to the roots of My Hero Academia, where it's just like street level justice. It's not as big and crazy. The world's not.
Can we go back to the tired of these big world-ending fights and play it right next to Mike talking about JJK and how, despite it being a battle shonen, it's good?
Please do. Yeah, please do. Honestly, like JJK, like I said, is the thing that I like about JJK is it's these cool fights, but like with the powers going on. The powers are what make it cool, and then also just like literally top class animation and choreography.
Mike is an enigma. You can like both things at once.
I totally agree. You can both things can be true. Both things can be true. Yeah.
Well, that's all of the continuing shows that we wanted to discuss in the first half. Before we move into the second half, though, before we take our break, Mike, do you have a question for us in our
I sure do.
AniPro question of the week? Name is still pending.
Name is still pending. And before we go into our little ad break here, I will give you the question of the week. And the question of the week this time is a true or false one. And it's related. It's tangential to what we're talking about. It's talking about Fate Strange Fake. Is it true that Fate Strange Fake was originally commissioned by the franchise owners, aka Type Moon, to you Moonies out there, as a way to test the waters for Western expansion? They wanted to expand it overseas, which is why this story is set entirely in the United States of America. Find out after this mad break.
Mad break? Mad break? What?
Hey, welcome to the break, dearest listener. We are officially in 2026, and I hope everyone had a fun and safe New Year's. I know we did our big resolutions episode last week, but I have a confession. I didn't even make it to the ball drop. You guys know me, I'm usually out like a light by 9:30. But I'm sure Jay was up till 3 a.m. reading manga or scheming up his next anime draft. Cole was probably right there with him playing Farming Simulator or something. But me, I need my beauty sleep. But hey, even if I sleep like an old man, I can still snack like a champion. And that brings me to my actual resolution that I'm sticking to this year. I am going to improve my snack game. And thanks to our sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco, that's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Their mission is to let you experience Japan from the comfort of your own home. And for January, they're bringing us the authentic flavors of a Japanese New Year to kick off 2026. First up, we have Tokyo Treat. If you want to start the new year with some high energy, maybe to keep you awake past 9:30 p.m., this is the box for you. Their theme is New Year's snackings, and it's packed with Japan's coolest and craziest treats. I opened this box, and the first thing I grabbed was chocolate mint ice cream Kit Kats. Now, these delightful little morsels are a collaboration with Baskin-Robbins. They have this cooling, crispy wafer texture that's completely unique. It's like a dessert and a candy bar in one. But the real surprise for me was the truffle cheese bites. It sounds fancy, right? It's this rich, cheesy cream wrapped in a crispy pie crust. It's savory, it's addictive, and it feels way too classy to be eating in my sweatpants. But I did it anyway. And because it's New Year's, you need some good luck. Tokyo Treat included these Kinako Mochi chocolates. In Japan, eating mochi is a tradition to bring strength and luck for the new year ahead. These have a chewy mochi center with a roasted soybean flour chocolate coating. It's sweet, it's nutty, and honestly, if this is what good luck tastes like, I'll take the whole bag. Now, if you want to experience the traditional side of the holidays, the kind of vibe Jay probably sees in the historical manga he's reading at 2 a.m., you need to check out Sakuraco. Sakuraco is an artisan snack box that supports local makers. Their theme for this January is Japan's New Year traditions. Since we are entering the Year of the Horse, the centerpiece of this box is the Year of the Horse Manju. It's a traditional steamed cake beautifully shaped to celebrate the new zodiac animal. It's soft, slightly sweet, and pairs perfectly with tea. They've also included a Daruma Senbei. You guys know the Daruma, that red doll that helps you achieve your goals. Kind of looks like Darmanitan. Well, these are soy sauce crackers shaped like them. They're super crunchy and savory. And for something a little sweeter, there's custard taiyaki. You've seen these fish-shaped cakes in every anime ever. Probably cooked up by some high school girl in the middle of sports week or whatever. Yeah, that's the one. This one's filled with creamy custard, and it's just comfort food perfection. And we must talk about the houseware item this month, because it's special. You get the Sakuraco Wagashi calendar. It was designed in collaboration with artists from Ichikudo, and it actually comes inside of a cute miniature Sakuraco box. That's right, you get boxes inside of your boxes with Sakuraco. Each card features a seasonal wagashi design and covers 2 months of the year. The coolest part is that on the back, there's an explanation of the sweet, so I can basically educate myself on Japanese sweets while I'm eating them. Yeah, that's going right on my desk, next to the Munchlax plushie, which I think is fitting. So, dearest listener, here is the plan for 2026. You can get the delicious pop culture vibes of Tokyo Treat, including those mint chocolate ice cream Kit Kats. Or you can embrace the elegance and beauty of Sakuraco with traditional manju and that artisan calendar. Or you can do what I did and get both. If you want to grab these boxes, head to the link in our description right now. It's just down below. And use our code AniPro. That's ANIPRO. That code gets you $5 off your first box. Once again, use that link in our description of this episode along with the code AniPro, ANIPRO, to get $5 off your first Tokyo Treat or Sakuraco box delivered right to your door. Treat your tongue to a trip to Japan this year. You've earned it. Big thanks to Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco for sponsoring this musical break. Now, let's get back to the episode and see what new anime we're looking forward to in winter 2026. Happy New Year.
Sounds dejected. I'm not dejected. I'm happy.
Yeah, we want to keep the energy. We want to keep the energy up.
I'm happy to be back.
You're happy.
I'm happy.
What?
And I'm also, Mike, before we went to break and before you told us about this episode's sponsor, you asked us a question.
Yeah.
And that question was, true or false, was Fate Strange Fake originally commissioned by the franchise owners, aka Type Moon, as a way to test the waters for a Western expansion, which is why the story is set entirely in the United States of America.
I did say that exactly. Good job, Cole.
Thank
And
you.
what do you think? What do you think the answer to that is? Is it true or is it false?
I'm going to say true.
I feel like Jay knows the answer to this one, so I'm glad that you read that and went off. Jay, do you know the answer to this one?
I do know the answer to this one.
This feels like a Jay thing that you would know. So, Jay, would you like to share the answer to this one?
So unless there's like something else that Mike's like, I scoured the deep web and actually found the secret answer that Jake didn't know about. It's false. It's an April Fool's joke.
It's correct. On April 1st, 2008, author of, like Jay mentioned in the first half, Durarara and Bakano, put basically a April Fool's joke of a fake game called Fake Stakes Night on his own website. And basically Type Moon was like, people were like so excited for it that Type Moon literally like called him up and like, how would you feel about doing that? And yeah, here we have Fate Strange Fake here in the 3 years in the making.
Okay.
Technically, I guess
Just so
3
many
years.
years. So many
yeah,
years.
actually, because 2008 to now, that's like 17 years.
That's
ago?
at least 3 years.
That's 18 years.
Yeah.
no,
yeah.
no.
That's crazy.
I'm
That's
not
crazy.
that old. I'm not that
Wow.
old.
Fate- old.
Fate Strange Fake is old enough to drink in certain places in the world.
Yep. Yep. Including our country, Canada.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I
Unless
thought that was a
you're in
cool
BC.
little
BC's
Or
tangential or Ontario.
Yeah.
Tangential fact of Fate Strange Fake started as an April Fool's prank and then it blossomed.
You should
into
just
what we have
always
now.
just go to me for the wrong answer and then go to Jay for the right answer, because I think that's usually how
This
it
just
goes.
no, like sometimes like there's certain bits of lore, like this felt like a lore Jay would be big on. I don't know. It just felt like a Jay fact that he would like text me about and be like, "Did you know this?" I'd be like, "No, I'd never even considered that."
In fact, that should be our question, and we'll trick Cole. This happened. This all happened.
Yes, that is what we did.
I'm convinced.
You found us out.
I'm convinced.
Cole, what are we doing in the second half?
What are
my
we
sweet
doing in the
baby
second
Cole?
half? We're talking about shows that are coming out. New shows. We're going to talk about our top, no, not our top 15, just 15 shows that we're looking forward to in the upcoming season. But
15
before
shows we think that you would want to check out this season.
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Jay's got the wording down. You know, I'm gifted in other ways. I do my best.
We'll find those other ways one year.
Someday
Probably not
we'll
this
find
year.
them. Someday we'll find them. The year is young. But we do have some honorable mentions, just a handful of shows that didn't make our 15 official list. So just really briefly, I just want to mention, does it count if you lose your virginity to an android?
Why do you want to talk about that, Cole?
Why do you want to talk about that? Does it count?
I think it would. I think it would.
Where can I-
No, it's not. Well, no, Android is part human, right?
Yeah, but she's a robot. She is a full robot.
She's not our
Where can
Android.
someone watch that if for some reason they wanted to watch it?
On Old Vienna. Oh no, sorry, that's Ocean Vale.
Where else? Where else would you watch a show like this?
Yeah, this is porn. This is porn.
This is straight up hentai. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get a crack out of these shows being on AniList as like, this is one of the shows for the season. If this is,
And then It's like, oh, it's kind of a cool concept, and then you see it's like, oh no, this is hentai.
And this is
porn. This is just straight porn.
This is porn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me tell you in detail what it's about. No, I'm just kidding. You know what it's about.
You know what this is about.
You know what it's about. There's nothing else to say here.
I just find it fun. Yeah, like it's funny when you see this next to like the shoujo romance of the season or something, or like the isekai reincarnated as a vending machine or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, and then it's also porn. That's also on the anticipated list.
Yeah. And it's not.
And we're all going to watch it.
Oh,
yeah, naturally.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Next
Stay
show
tuned for Cole's weekly report on this show.
Yes. This episode was bad. And this last episode was also bad. There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. Jalen, I think this was something you wanted to bring up.
Yeah, this is a show. I watched the trailer for it, and I'm just like, look, I like me some romance fantasy slop.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is.
It do be that.
It do be that.
Yeah.
I mean, the description of the show is basically the title, so I don't really need to go too in depth with this.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just liked the the guy's isekai'd into like a servant for the demon lord, or he becomes the demon lord or whatever, and like he goes to fight the heroes, and one of them is cute though. And then like romance ensues.
Who could have seen that coming? What a classic setup for anime too.
Yeah, I mean it's Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Like what
it's
else?
On the tin. It's on the tin.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting. Yeah.
So you're saying there was a cute girl in the hero's party. So this guy tried confessing to her? What?
Yeah. That's basically the show.
Yeah.
It's the whole show.
If you want to watch it, I don't know why you would. I do.
I guess you probably see what happens after he tried confessing to her.
Well, yeah,
it's really what you're watching for.
Well, the thing is that the title kind of promises that it's not going to be a will they won't they the whole time.
Yeah,
and I think that that's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It will
but
be, though.
If you have the same inkling as I, you can watch it starting Tuesdays or on Tuesdays starting January 6th
on Crunchyroll.
Very good. Yeah,
obviously. Mike, this was a show that reincarnated as a dragon hatchling. Again, it's just on the tin. We thought for sure you'd be all over this one. So
I genuinely missed this one in our draft, and I kind of am into it a little bit. It's also by Felix Film, and it's gonna be on High Dive. I feel like that's enough of like a High Dive always gets like this one weird banger that I just always it keeps my High Dive subscription active. I'll say that much.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, the protagonist is obviously like the last show, reincarnated as a dragon hatchling. You can kind of figure out what the show's about just from the title, right? Anime is pretty good for that a lot of the time. So yeah, basically this guy's reincarnated as this cute dragon hatchling. And it just seems like kind of a cute kind of isekai type show in the vein of like other shows that I enjoyed, like Reincarnated as a Sword, or I really enjoyed Ari Furita, like those kind of cute isekai adjacent shows that are just fun. And I mean, it just seems like fun, cute times in an isekai world. What's not to like? I don't know. I'll check it out. I'll at least watch an episode, or at least see how like the reaction is. It looks, the trailer, like, you know, when you watch a trailer, and anime trailers are kind of bad for telling you how good the show is going to be, but like you can tell the production value from the trailer. I didn't see anything in the trailer that kind of kept me away. And in fact, I saw some kind of cool looking fights and choreography. So that's what intrigued me the most. I was kind of like, oh, this could be fun. This could be fun.
Okay. I'm also kind of curious in terms of this show, how it tackles the dragon aspect of it. Like, is he a certain breed of dragon? Will it expand? Will his being a dragon expand upon the lore of the world he's been reincarnated into? How does this work?
Okay.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Who are these people?
What even is this? There are two dragons in the poster, so you might get your wish, Jay. Yeah.
Multiple dragons. Now,
Roll Over and Die is the next show Jay's going to talk about.
Yeah.
Roll Over and Die is an isekai or a fantasy show. I think it's more dark fantasy than isekai. That really interested me just because it's dark fantasy Yuri, and like I'm kind of into that concept. But unlike the other shows that we talked about so far, there isn't real the tin doesn't really give you much of a description of what's going on.
Yeah.
So for the most part, the thing that excited me about the show was it's dark fantasy Yuri. That seems cool.
Yeah.
It seems pretty gory too. But like I feel like I have no clue what this show's about. So I kind of cautiously interested.
Yeah, it's also like pretty when I say dark, it's like pretty actually gruesome and violent. And like it tackles like, you know, girls sold into slavery.
Yeah.
The
classic anime thing.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like there was a show that I watched last season, Cleavatess, or was that the 2 seasons ago? Cleavatess, where it was like unexpectedly dark. And I'm kind of into that. So I might check this one out a little bit too if like people are kind of reacting. That's why it's in the honorable mentions, because it's
I'm kind of giving it a passing glance because like this genuinely when I say honorable mention, this kind of gave me like a we'll see.
A pause.
We'll see.
Yeah, I thought about it too.
You're walking past the store, you see it in the window, and you're like,
maybe next
time.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
All right, those are our honorable mentions. Let's actually get into this, though. The 15 new anime worth checking out. We think you should check these anime out. There's 15 of them.
Yeah.
It's 15.
Yeah.
Don't confuse that with 50. We're not that crazy. Just 15.
Yeah. And they're in a particular order.
Crazy.
No, Mike. No, they're in no particular order this time. Yeah. You know, sometimes the list, the list is enough. I think it's enough to just stand on its own without having to actually rank them.
Yeah. Especially because like we don't know enough about these shows to really tell you like this one's better than that one. I feel like we're just kind of guessing. I think
we've
done our research.
Yes, these were just the shows that we drafted on our Patreon. Which, if you're interested in, of course, come over to our Patreon, check that out. So these were the shows that we decided were worth our precious mental and time.
Time. I think time is the
time.
Yeah,
I was trying to think what mental resources and like what would be the time resource. Whatever, you get it.
Time is the resource.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you overshot that a little bit, buddy.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, let's get going then with this. The first one I just want to talk about here is it's a little show. It's called Journal with Witch from Studio Shuka. Studio Shuka, everyone's favorite studio, Studio Shuka. It's coming to Crunchyroll starting on the 4th. Which was yesterday as of release of this. Looks well animated. Looks really cool for what it is. It's nothing crazy though. I think it'll be carried by its story more than its animation. And looks like it's going to be kind of that emotional story, found family, stuff like that. Auntie taking in her sister's daughter after a tragedy took place. So I'm looking forward to this one. I think this one looks interesting.
I believe it's also a josei, and like because of that, it kind of lends itself to be a bit more mature and more in its own shoes, I suppose, where it like lets those moments breathe, the drama carry itself rather than needing like some kind of love interest or some kind of whatever to carry it. It's like, no, we know this is a found family story, and we know that the intended audience is mature enough to be able to digest that.
Handle that on its own.
And honestly, the thing that mostly intrigues me with this one is it kind of has like that. What's the name of the director there that did like Devilman Crybaby or whatever? It has like that art style, that very simplistic art style. I find that very appealing. I really like it. And like Cole, you kind of mocked the Studio Shuka a little bit at the start there, but I genuinely think actually that's kind of a good sign, because if you go back and look at what they've done, they basically have only done like Natsume Yujin's show, the Natsume's Book of Friends, and like a bunch of Durarara stuff and the anime 91 Days, which is like that's all pretty well received stuff. So like, honestly, I'd say that actually is probably a good thing that they're getting their like chance to branch out and try something different and new.
Mm-hmm.
And look, the reason that I'm not interested in this is because I'm pissed at this show.
Okay.
I was thinking about drafting it because I saw Witch, and then I looked at it. There ain't no witch.
There ain't no damn witch.
There's no damn witch in this show. The witch is just some like kind of sad older sister type character, I think, right? Like, she's called a witch.
Now I'm more in.
She doesn't cast spells or nothing.
Yeah, that's what sold me. I
Where's
saw
your
Witch,
wand?
and I'm
Where's
like,
your
I
big
don't know
pointy
about
hat?
this one.
I don't know,
about this
man.
one.
I saw a sad girl and was like, "Ooh, why is she so sad?"
That got me in.
Well,
that got me in. Yeah, I'm into that.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
I didn't see a magical girl, and I said, "See you later," is what I said.
Yeah. Well,
well, you know what you probably did see, Mike?
What did I see?
You probably saw Love Through a Prism.
You know, I always do see love through a prism. It's like it's
a curse.
Weird thing that you can't really see what it is. It's like, what is that? It's through a prism. What even is it? Anyway, Love Through a Prism coming out on Netflix. It is in ONA, or releasing soon, January 15th on Netflix. It's a Netflix original, which is an interesting thing here, right? So we don't really know a lot about what this is. The reason I was kind of interested enough to draft it, though, is because when you watch the trailer, like, it's probably one of the nicest looking trailers of the season, period, I would say.
Yes.
Like, it looks really pretty. It's like this, it's a series from the author of Boys Over Flowers. It's set in like the 1900s, like the early 1900s in London at this art academy, and with like artists painting and stuff like that. And it just seems, when you watch a trailer, it kind of feels like it might be like it just feels like there's a bunch of like really talented people working on it, and it could turn out really good. I just have this feeling. I have a good feeling about this. And honestly, Netflix has kind of been hitting it out of the park with a lot of their stuff lately, especially their anime stuff. And
their releases.
Clear. Their releases. Yeah. And I'm really feeling it. I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. It's hard to talk about it because, like, with originals, you don't know what it's about.
Yeah.
So like, it's essentially just this romance. It kind of gave us, I think we said in the draft, it gave us like My Happy Marriage type vibes, kind of.
That's kind of the vibe that I got from it, especially just with the way it looks. Like, it's that clean, pretty animation style. Yeah, I'm interested in this one. This probably, like, I would have taken this one as well. If you didn't, which you did, you son of a gun.
It's the way she goes sometimes.
It's just the way she goes. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about this one. Sometimes Netflix is sometimes hits it out of the park, but sometimes they kind of swing for the fences and end up missing.
Yeah, the thing that scares me is the original part, to be honest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think that the fact that it's an original is the most worrying. Like, even if Boys Over Flowers is something that people like, lightning doesn't strike twice for a lot of writers. So I don't know. And at the same time, like, I think back to when Moonrise was coming out. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it looked good. The trailer looked fantastic. And there were a lot of prolific people behind that show, and it just kind of fizzled out. It wasn't really anything super special.
Yeah.
And I worry that this is going to be another one of those. So yeah, the trailer looks good. I hope it lives up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I wouldn't add anything more to that. I wouldn't monkey around with it, you know. I would.
Yeah. Incidentally,
monkey.
Monkey.
That'll be our next show that we talk about. A show about a monkey called The Darwin Incident. Airing Tuesdays starting January 6th on Amazon. Oh no. But it seems like a very interesting drama thriller kind of thing about a chimpanzee boy who kind of like meets or like runs into racism toward him, but he meets this girl that he kind of gets along with, and other things happen for like in terms of like animal rights movements and things like that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
just a very interesting premise that a lot of people have seemed to been drawn to with in terms of the manga that it's based on.
Yeah.
So I'm interested. The studio that's doing it has only so far done this show. The studio being Bell Knox Films. But the director is the director of the previous 5 JoJo parts. So
I think this premise is interesting enough to at least make me stop at the window.
For sure.
That metaphor again.
Yeah.
It looks kind of espionage-y, like very spy thriller-ish almost, like with him trying to not get caught by these. Basically, PETA is the bad guys in this. Like they're trying to get him for I don't know. Like I thought they're animal rights people, but like they're trying to get him for. He's not just a chimp. He's part human as well.
Yeah,
like, that's why
he's like a half hybrid. Kind of thing.
The AniList description describes him as a half human, half chimpanzee hybrid known as a humanzee, which I think is just a funny term.
Yeah. It looks like a bit more action heavy than I thought it would be too. Of course, that's just the trailer. Like maybe there's one action scene in the whole show. And that's what they're showing.
The one thing too that kind of gives me hope is that it has the #1 tag on the anime here on the tags list is philosophy, which I think all 3 of us love as a like whenever anime gets philosophical, we're all really into that.
Yeah.
And again, like Amazon Prime, kind of as annoying as a streaming platform as they are to watch things on, the shows they've chosen to pick up over the last little while have kind of been hitting pretty uniformly as well too. So that's also a kind of a strike in this one's favor. And like the studio is Bell Knox Films, which has done literally nothing, but the producer is Toho. And I kind of feel like we're kind of straying into the part where like the studio producer relationship kind of is getting muddy because there's a lot of studios that are starting up with big names we've never heard of. And then you look and it's like a tried and true producer. So I think they're just trying to like off branch stuff a little bit. I don't know. This one, people love the source material. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to draft this one because it looks really interesting. I'm definitely checking this one out.
Yeah, definitely. On Amazon, unfortunately.
On Amazon.
Yeah,
but hey, there have been a lot of, like Mike said, there have been a lot of really good things on Amazon lately. And I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, my complaint is strictly based on the service. It's not the shows. Amazon's had good shows. I just wish they would not suck. You know?
Yeah.
I just wish the experience while watching a show on Amazon was better.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, you and I can be polar opposites about that one.
Oh, you enjoy it? Hey, what a...
Look, I'm trying to segue.
What a coincidence. The next show I want to talk about is called You and I Are Polar Opposites. It is from Studio Lappentrack, which I know Jay is becoming a big fan of. It looks pretty Shaftian, so I just had to take it. You know, I had to take it. Makes sense, though. The director actually did some work on the first season of March Comes In Like a Lion. Did you know that? Yeah. So he was an episode director for a couple episodes. So it makes sense. Looks cute as well. Like just in general, just your classic rom-com with a bit more style points than your average school age rom-com. I'm really looking forward to this one. I know generally like this isn't kind of something that all 3 of us are into, but I think the visuals of it are enough to at least keep us all slightly invested.
Yeah. The manga is also like really cute and good. So like it's just a sweet coming of age rom-com about like a very upbeat Gyaru and a very like introverted guy coming together and finding love, and it's sweet.
I'm here for really anything with Gyarus. I find them just like very compelling to watch on the screen, honestly.
I find them fascinating. You're like
it's such like
an
interesting
alien looking down from your UFO. Fascinating.
Yeah, as I'm circling above, I'm like, fascinating. Look at this Gyaru. But she's kind of like a ditzy Gyaru, but like bubbly too. It just seems like a lot of fun, and like the art in it looks awesome. And like Jay alluded to, like the manga has like a 78 average score. Like, so it's it's obviously a pretty nice little story.
Yeah.
And I'm very sad that I didn't get to check this. I didn't get to draft this one, but I will be checking it out.
You're not allowed to,
because
you're not allowed to. Check
I'm not
it out,
allowed
actually.
to.
No.
Oh,
I'm not
well, that's too bad.
Well, if you want to, you can check it out on Sundays starting January 11th.
Yes,
and I will, but Mike's not
also
allowed to.
Like
he's not allowed to tune in.
Simuldub too. I'm a big fan of Simuldub, so this will be a good show to just put on while I make supper or something.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to tune into it, unfortunately.
If I was allowed to, maybe I'll convince Cole. Maybe I'll bribe him to be allowed to watch this show. Yeah.
Well, you know what you can tune into?
What can I tune into, Jay?
You can tune into the Midnight Heart.
What's that?
I don't know. You drafted it.
The next show is called Tune Into the Midnight Heart.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence. This one's also getting a simuldub on Crunchyroll, coming out on January 6th. What day of the week is that, Jay? That is a
Tuesday.
That is a Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, this one, I've heard about this manga that this show is based on for literally years.
I've heard about it too, but I can't quite pinpoint who kept recommending it.
Well, that's weird because I remember distinctly Jay being like, listen, you stupid idiots love quintessential quintuplets. You stupid idiots would love this because it's the spiritual successor to Quince, which I feel like he said that before.
Jay's had a few. But he's
one
been on this one for a while. Yeah.
He's been on this one for a while. So I feel like he searched for a while and then he landed on this one. And this is the last one I've heard for a while. So I feel like this is the real spiritual successor. And I am here for it because I watched the trailer and it seems like such a cool concept that like basically this dude's in like your typical setup of like the high, why am I explaining it? Jay, you've read this manga. What's this about?
So basically it's about this boy named Arisu Yamabuki who, when he was a little kid, he listened to this girl's talk show, the girl who would call herself Apollo, and kind of like connected with her through that talk show that lulled him to sleep at night. Fast forward a couple years, he goes to the school that she said she wanted to attend to try and find her, and all he has to go off of is her voice. So like he's trying to find her, and 4 girls in the broadcasting club, because Apollo said like she wanted to be a broadcast, be in some kind of broadcasting profession when she grew up. He finds these 4 girls that are in the broadcasting club, and they all have like a very similar voice. And he's trying to figure out which one of them is Apollo, while also rom-com stuff.
Rom-com stuff.
The thing that kind of keeps this one a little bit, I'm a little questioning it a tiny bit, is that it's done by Studio Gecko, and they've kind of really only done a few shows even worth noting, and a lot of them are pretty ecchi, and like I just feel like that they don't have a great track record, but like Jay said when we talked about Studio Engi in the first half, is you can't always write a show off just because the studio hasn't got the chance to adapt anything good, really. Yeah. So like the source material for this is objectively beloved. It's sitting at like an 85 or something on AniList. So like it's a really good story. All they have to do is the plane is built and flying. They just have to successfully fly it, like.
Here's my pitch to Cole.
Pitch me.
Okay.
Pitch me some woo.
There is a short-haired teacher in this.
I'm in.
Okay.
He's in.
And
voiced.
But Cole?
No.
But no. Cherry on top. Voiced by Kana Hanazawa.
Stop.
Cole, you're not allowed to watch this one. I drafted it.
Damn. Mike's right.
Yeah.
No, I'm. This was one I think all 3 of us were like ready to take.
Yeah.
I kind of have to echo Mike's one hesitation. Like, I wish this looked prettier from the trailers, but like it doesn't look bad. I just wish there was more to see. But like based on Jay's recommendation over the past decade that he's been trying to get us.
I think it's been like 25 years he's been talking about this one.
I think it's been like quite a while.
Manga came out in just for reference 2023. So
but Jay knew about it. Jay was an early adopter.
Jay, did you write this? He's like, someone needs to follow up Quince. It will be me.
It will be me, even though
I'm
Quince
like
hasn't been
Thanos
started
at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, just like fine, I'll do it myself.
I'll do it myself. Yeah.
Hold on a second. The original creator's name is Masakuni Igarashi. And if you read that really quick, it's J.
So before we get into this too much, the creator of Tune Into the Midnight Heart has also done a couple of other series that have aired semi-recently. Detectives These Days Are Crazy, as well as Senryu Girl, the latter of the two being a little bit more prolific. But yeah,
I remember that first one though. I do remember it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm optimistic.
Yep.
I'm a little more than cautiously optimistic. I think this will be a decent show.
You're optimistically cautious.
I'm optimistically cautious. Yeah. Now, Jay, for writing this manga and for recommending it to us for the past many moons, I sentence you to tell us about Sentenced to Be a Hero.
Sentenced to Be a Hero is a anime based on a light novel about kind of like a Suicide Squad situation where people that commit heinous crimes are given the sentence to be a hero. And the reason why that's such a bad thing is like there's these demons that are kind of more of like an infection thing. And the kingdom or whatever that sentences them to be a hero sends them off to fight against them until there's none left. And the big issue with that is there's never going to be none left. So it's a never-ending thing. And the main character is, sentenced to be a hero in this group of other people that are also sentenced to do this impossible task. But the thing that really drew me to this story is the series is seemingly being produced by the team that did Mushoku Tensei. And if you watch the trailer, it really shows because the character designs really look like Mushoku Tensei characters. And the animation, despite it being by Studio Kai, who I don't really think has done anything that mind-blowing, just looks really beautiful.
The animation
it looks really good.
The animation in it even looks Mushoku Tensei-ish. Like I'm surprised that it wasn't that studio. This one's tough for me because it's it looks really cool. Looks well animated. Looks like a fun ensemble cast. The premise though, I don't know. It's just not doing anything for me. Something about the concept of like sentencing somebody to be something that is generally considered like a good thing. I don't know. It feels hacky in a way. I don't know.
I find it interesting because like it kind of brings up the question of like what is a hero?
Yeah.
What is if you beat the bad guy, does that make you good, or is that just like something that's to be expected?
Like I get it, words or whatever we assign them to. Like, I don't know.
Well, I think that philosophical exploration of heroism is interesting.
Yeah. This is me. I'm in the wrong here. I know that, but
we know that for sure. Yeah, but like I think this one seems interesting, and it's definitely one of the ones that makes a lot of people's lists of like most exciting shows to check out this season. And I think to be honest with you, I think Cole's kind of hit on something because I think the Suicide Squad concept is definitely like people are like, oh, that's kind of cool. But what really sells people on this show is definitely the Mushoku Tensei quality of animation and art. Like that's really what people are excited for with this one. And it kind of, I don't want to say promises, but it looks like it'll be a good, like fun sort of like fantasy romp, essentially, is kind of what I'm seeing out of this one. And but when I say fantasy romp, I don't mean like it's gonna be funny and silly. It'll be like just a fun fantasy story.
Yeah. I think I'm going to be wrong about this. To be clear, I think my hang-ups are incorrect.
It has all the makings of like kind of one of the hit shows. It's in the vein of like what was the show last season, Jay? The My Power Cannot Possibly Be This Overpowered or whatever.
My Status is an Assassin.
Yeah, or the season
feel like
before,
this-
there was the one with the Swords Master, from the country bumpkin to Swords Master.
Country-
It feels like the show that's like kind of go under the radar and just be like kind of like beloved by a small group.
I don't know. I feel like this one is especially hyped, mostly because of the Mushoku Tensei people being behind it. But like the manga or the light novel also has a mean score of 83% on AniList. So like
That's pretty good.
that is
The
pretty
manga's
good.
only 69 for what it's worth, so I don't know.
Yeah,
But
that
at the
could
same
just
time,
be-
manga adaptations are normally not as great.
Yeah, and it could just be like, I read the light novel and this art style doesn't match what
Yeah.
I had in my mind. Yeah. So,
I guess I bring that up because I'm just saying like it's not as conclusive for me. I would say that the source material is beloved.
I think the stars are aligning. I think
so too.
I think the planets are aligning, like in that scene from Hercules. When
Yeah.
the planets align. Anyway,
Sure.
somebody's got to come up
do you
with a
have-
segue for this
well,
one. 'Cause-
Yeah, I'm waiting for Jay to like either segue or if he has more he wants to say.
no, I wish
Well,
him luck.
no,
I'm just trying to
no,
come up with something here.
You know what? I think any kind of segue that I could come up with would be a magical would be a magical experience. It requires some kind of like witch of some sort. But we don't really have mushroom for that. So
Oh man, he did it.
Oh, he did it.
He did it.
He did it.
And now I got to try and say the name of this show, which is Champignon?
Champignon.
No Majo. Listen, it's
Mushroom
a tough
witch.
one. It's a tough one.
Mushroom witch.
I literally did this to myself, but I fully admit this is a shot in the dark. The manga is sitting at an almost nice 68% average, but a 75%, almost nice, but a 75% mean score. So like, I don't know, but it does look super unique if nothing else. So I figured I would go for it. The whole concept of like the witch lives in a mushroom and she nurses somebody back to health, but like the witch is kind of perceived as like this cursed individual who people stay away from her. So like I could see this being, you know, just a cute story about like these two girls becoming friends, and the witch not really knowing what to do with friends. You know what I mean? I could see that that dynamic kind of playing out. So I'm cautiously, not to keep using the same phrase, but I'm cautiously.
You're very cautious this season for such a stacked season.
Very cautious. You know, I'm here in second place. It's a weird. I don't know which way to go. Do I risk it for the biscuit or do I just go for it? You know, and
well, you went for the mushroom witch for what
I went
it's
for the
worth.
mushroom
and honestly,
witch.
like this one stood out to me too because it just seems like kind of an
witch.
interesting concept, and it's a witch.
Yeah.
Well, but because you don't need to call me out like that, but that's fine. I have the same trepidations with it where it's kind of like there's just not a lot. Like no one seems to like the source material is okayly rated, but I feel like there's not enough people who actually have read it to actually kind of have a real feel. I feel like they just have no feel for what this is.
I think that this show is in general just going to be a big question mark for a ton of people, especially because it's not airing anywhere as far as we know right now.
That too.
I love it.
That too.
I've done it again.
Cole, and you do this we all do the same thing. I always pick an original. I always pick a show based on a game. Cole always picks a show that doesn't air. And Jay just wins the draft, apparently.
Yeah, that's his new move.
Except
That's his new move.
this past season was the one time that I won. So
yeah.
Well, that's your new move. New year.
Yeah, like this one has potential to be like the Secrets of the Silent Witch type sleeper hit, I think. And I think it's a good dark horse pick you've taken here. So
well, that's kind of
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I feel like it does have like that
hoping for.
vibe or like where like no one's expecting it, but it could be really good.
Yeah. Well, that's the A side of the dark horse picks, but I feel like there's a B side.
And I don't even think this is a dark horse pick. I think this one's pretty anticipated, to be honest with you. Again, Jay's alluding to the thing that I'm going to talk about next, Tamon's B-side, the anime by Studio JC staff.
His butt side.
His butt side, okay.
his
Studio
B-side,
JC staff, it's out
it's his
now.
butt.
You can watch it.
Yeah.
You can watch his butt. JC, you can watch Tamon's butt side on Crunchyroll. Guess what?
What? Butt?
What?
Chicken butt.
How
butt?
typical of this chicken butt podcaster to take a show about an idol. Okay, the K-pop guy takes a show about an idol. Okay, so what this show's about is this girl is in like she just loves this idol. She's like my wife with Felix from Stray Kids, where she's just just guy's the best thing ever. Has all the photo cards, has all the posters, everything. Watches all his music videos and interviews and stuff. High school or whatever. But guess what? You know what she needs?
What?
More money to buy more merch for this guy.
Don't we
right?
all?
Right. So what she does, she gets a job as a maid, I think is what it is. I from what I remember from the trailer.
Yeah, she's a housekeeper.
Yeah.
Housekeeper.
basically.
Yeah. Housekeeper.
Yeah.
And guess whose house she's keeping in this classic shoujo setup?
Some random guy that has
idol?
nothing to do with the
The idol she's a fan of. But guess what?
Oh, his butt.
He's not what you expect. He's gloomy. He's kind of messy. He's unkempt. He's just an insecure mess, not this strong, confident man that he projects on the screen. And the thing that really keeps me intrigued with this one is that people, again, love the source material for this. Like this one, literally, my wife, Borat
Your
voice,
wife
said to me, "This one we will be watching." She said this to me. So
Have you
at
watched
that point,
it
I'm
yet?
like, no, I have not watched it yet.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Listen.
have.
I'm busy. And Jay, you've checked out the first episode.
Okay.
This is
I have
breaking
checked out
news.
the
Hold on. Jay's coming from
This
the
just
corner.
in?
Jay's coming from the corner. Just in. Boop, 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 boop. Jay, please tell us about the first episode. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, okay, so this is by JC Staff, and I feel like a lot of people will look at One Punch Man season 3 and go, I'm good.
No,
I'm
that's
good
the
for him."
aberration. JC Staff's usually pretty good.
Yeah,
But
they're
here's the
usually
thing.
fine.
Here's the thing. Watch episode 1. I swear to you, this looks amazing. Visually, this show is great. On a visual standpoint, it does everything you want it to. Great animation, pretty good like idol dancing stuff.
Okay.
All that. Especially for being like a mostly rom-com slice of life with other idol stuff. There is a little bit of janky CG here and there, but for the most part, it looks really good.
Whatever.
To be expected in an idol show.
Yeah,
At this point.
yeah.
Except for Musume.
Yeah.
They don't do that.
They don't do that. No. But on top of that, you get to see these two characters interact, and just seeing Tamon be super gloomy and like this like insecure pile when he's not in his like work mode. Because like she walks in and like he immediately reacts like, oh god, she's gonna like the illusion's gonna be shattered. She's gonna share all of my secrets all over social media, and I'm gonna lose everything, and I'm gonna have to move away to an abandoned island where nobody else can find. And like he just downward spirals, and like just seeing that react or interact with like a super fan and her, you know. Bringing him back up, and the two of them actually getting to know each other. It's very sweet. I love their antics. I love their chemistry, and yeah, I think that this is going to be a bit of a sleeper hit this season. Honestly,
I'm glad you agree. Now, I don't want to take what you say and wash it all away, but Cole, you got a show to talk about next.
This isn't mine. This isn't my show.
Oh, Jay.
I don't have anything to say about this show at all.
Yeah,
well, then wash all that away. And Jay,
you watch
okay.
this.
Yeah.
Away.
Okay. Wash It All Away is a series based on a manga about a girl who runs a laundromat essentially, and people in town come to bring their stuff over to her, and she does washing for them, and like it's just a very sweet slice of life show with like a couple of little things here and there that seem to set up a story, but for the most part, you just get to see her interact with a bunch of other people in the town that she lives in, and it also has a little bit of edutainment because she goes into a little bit of nitty gritty about how to wash clothes, which is pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
is it?
Yeah, no, it's.
No, I watch lots
cool.
of laundry TikTokers. It is pretty cool.
I can see myself really. I'm gonna bleep myself out in post. I can see myself with this show. Like this show.
Yeah, this
This one seems like something I, for some reason, just really vibe with.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't know, I enjoy kind of the like different cooking shows and stuff like that, but like, why it's so mundane, but I enjoy the mundanity, you know.
Yeah,
the mundanity.
I just find it fascinating. The mangaka behind the source material before this did a series called Sankareo, which is like a horror romance thing. And then going to this, which is like a sweet slice of life about laundry. Just a cool like contrast in creativity.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm into this. I'm into this, Jay. This was on my watch list.
That's why I thought it was yours, because I remember you saying how into it you were. But this one to me feels more like I'm less into this, because it just feels like pure Iyashikei, you know? And it's just I need a little more action than that. Not necessarily, I don't mean like literally like fights and stuff like that, but I need a little more going on than just
he needs fights.
There is a little bit more going on. Like the main girl has some stuff going on for why she's running this laundromat and what's kind of going on with the laundromat. But the forefront of it is cleaning clothes and that.
Nice.
And she fights demons as well.
That's the
also
part I'm trying to keep secret.
Yeah, that's what she's washing
Does she
away.
actually
Yeah,
fight demon
she
then?
also has this power called a domain expansion.
She also has the Sharingan and can see. No, actually, does she fight demons, or is it?
No,
I have no idea.
Okay, I have no clue.
I hope so.
it's slice of life with like a touch of drama.
Yeah.
Pinch.
That's what I'm looking for, Jay. That's what I'm looking
Cole
for.
wants. Yeah. Doesn't want hype fights. He just wants a girl talking about her problems.
I feel like Cole's gonna come back at the end of the season and be like, I should have drafted this. God,
You know what? That's the thing with this season's draft is like any of these could have been drafted by any of us. Like honestly,
a weird one.
Next show, I'm not even gonna wait for one. I'm not even gonna wait for a segue. I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. Hana-Kimi.
Take it in Hana-Kimi. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna Hana-Kimi it straight to the moon. That's what I'm gonna do.
Do it.
I drafted this one. It's based on a shoujo manga. It's sitting at 78% from the 90s. It was released in 96 for the first time. Looks like it could be a fun romp. It's your classic listen, it's your classic story about a former track and field star who disguises herself as a boy to go to an all-boys school.
have you guys read Shakespeare's Twelfth Night?
Not recently. No, I haven't read that.
I can't say
Okay,
I have.
it's about a girl that dresses herself up as a boy for a certain reason. I forget why, but
Have you ever read the movie Mulan?
Listen. Let's go even less obscure with our anime references here. This is an anime podcast.
Mulan's
obscure. Who's watching Mulan in 2025? Who's even?
Have you ever seen the movie She's the Man?
There you go. That's where I was going with it. No, I was going to go with Oren High School Host Club.
Yeah.
Like a beloved kind of retro shoujo anime about like gender bending and like kind of all this stuff like that. Yeah. That's what I get, the vibe I get from this one. And like, I saw a thing that like apparently this has been adapted into like 4 different live actions over the years in multiple different Asian countries and languages. Okay. So like it's a highly beloved property that like I think what I'm hoping for you, Cole, with this one is that like the belovedness of this property comes through in the adaptation. Like basically they're like, okay, you're gonna have to bleep me too, Cole. We can't f this one up. Is what I'm hoping they're saying. Like this is like if people will be mad at us if we mess this one up. So let's make sure we do a good job. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
That's kind of what I'm hoping for as well. Like this was a strategic pick, if I'm honest. This was one where it's one of those shows where I could see the OG fans coming out and just like kind of review. What's the opposite of review bombing? Review praising.
Yeah.
Review lifting. Whatever.
They've been waiting. So they're boosting.
They're boosting. Thank you. So I'm hoping Studio MD does a good job with this one. And this one you actually can watch. It's on Crunchyroll. It's actually going to.
Do you know what's another good sign for it? Yoasobi OP-ED.
Oh, I gotta drop
It's
it.
usually a sign of success with anime. Just saying.
You know what? It might be the Holy Grail.
It might be the Holy Grail for this season.
Hmm?
No, wait. It's not. It's the show I'm going to talk about next. The show called The Holy Grail of Eris.
Mhm.
Coming out on January 8th. What day of the week is that, Jay?
Thursday.
Thank you. On Crunchyroll, Studio Ashi Productions. Okay, listen. It's everybody knows what a villainous show is, right?
No,
No.
can you familiarize
Really
me?
elaborate?
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah.
anime podcasters. I would have thought you'd know. Anyway, it's like a subgenre anime that's kind of come out in the recent years, where like basically, a girl gets reincarnated as like a noble woman, and she kind of has to like be kind of bad to accomplish her goal. Is usually like kind of the concept.
Yeah.
So she's a villainess, right? Like a noble woman who has to act naughty.
Oh.
And it's kind of like, it's sort of like it's, you know how like isekai, they're all about power fantasies. And for the male version of that, it's, I want to get girls, I want to kill monsters and be super strong. For the female version of that, the shoujo version is the villainess genre, where it's like, no, I want to be reincarnated as a rich lady, and I kind of want to be mean to people. But it's good that I'm mean to them, essentially.
And also, all the guys fall over me.
And all the guys love me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one kind of turns it on its head a little bit, because she's sort of like, she gets reincarnated as a villainess. She is the noble woman. And then like an old villainess who's like 10 years gone and dead basically possesses her.
Right. Yes, I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, it just seems like a very interesting twist on the genre that I think is going to hit. And it just kind of like, when I watch a trailer, like things look good. The source material is beloved. Like, let's check out the light novel and manga here for score. When I say beloved, I mean, well, the mean score is 71, the average score is 57. So not so beloved, but that's for the light novel. The manga is 75 and 77. So
That's better.
That's better. Kind of the opposite of what Jay said earlier about the manga. Sometimes the manga is better. Sometimes the light novel's better. What you want to see is they're both good, is what you want to see.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just get a feeling from this one that it looks like a sleeper hit, and it's in a lot of people's. When I watch like the videos of like top 10 shows watch this season or whatever, which is literally what you're doing right now, it just kind of feels like this might be a sleeper hit. Like in the brain, these shows kind of slide under the radar and seem to bubble up, and like you just see people talking about them online. And it's like, oh, that looks kind of good, and I'm curious to see where it goes, because it seems like a good twist on the genre that I'm going to be interested in watching. Especially me and my wife watching this one together. Have you guys have any interest in this one at all, or is there anything you want to add?
I'm curious about it.
Yeah.
This will probably be one that I kind of just keep my eye on. I don't think I'll watch it. I don't think I'm going to watch it.
My big trepidation regarding this show is just that, like, it's another villainess show, and we've been getting a lot of those lately. And
Yeah.
as one of those shows, how is this going to set itself apart in the eyes of the general public?
Yeah. And that's sort of the vibe I'm getting, is that it might be setting itself apart a bit, but we'll only know. For now,
only time
Jay,
will tell.
Listen, at this point, there's only one thing to do, and that's SHIBOYUGI.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my catchphrase. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You were leaving a lot on the table with that one.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Tell me, Jay. What does that even mean?
Well, it's the short version of the Japanese name, meaning playing death games to put food on the table.
Oh.
Kind of like how Konosuba is like the shortened version of its
Konosuba
light novel.
Okay. Interesting that you bring up Konosuba, because it's also by Studio D.
It is, but this is another light novel adaptation, as I previously mentioned, that is coming to Crunchyroll, but also to Netflix, starting Wednesday, January 7th. And it's essentially about this girl who, at the start, wakes up and finds herself in a death game with a bunch of other girls. But as it turns out, she's not surprised that she found herself in this death game, because she's done this before. In fact, she does this for a living.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness gracious.
And like Mike said, it's by Studio Dean, and I think that the thing that really interests me with this show is just how it tackles this idea of like death games for a living. And I'm a little curious if it's going to be a little bit like Squid Game, where it like tackles the ethics of like playing a death game for money and like just making the idea of someone's life just a like a mundane thing, where in Squid Game it was like a entertainment for these big wigs, whereas here it's someone's job. And I'm very interested in whether or not it tackles that morality side of it. The big worry, though, is this just going to be an edge fest? And I feel like that might be.
Yeah. And Jay, you're so much more civilized and nuanced and like literate than me, because frankly, my big takeaway when I watched the trailer was, oh, it's cute anime girls and maids killing each other. That seemed to be my big takeaway. I was like, that sounds fun. That was
my big takeaway too.
Yeah. Basically, the vibe I got was Akiba Maid War Part 2, but a little more edgy, a little more serious.
Yeah, it definitely looks edgy. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. That's kind of what's keeping me out. What's keeping me out is the edge. What's keeping me in is the maid outfits.
Right. Everyone loves an anime maid. I feel like we skipped over that. Jay didn't mention that in the part, but that's a key
that's a key selling feature.
I think that's one of the death games, but she's in multiple different outfits in different death games.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, she's not always in a maid outfit?
I don't think so. I haven't read the light novel, to be clear, so I could be wrong. But
we'll find out soon.
We'll find out. We'll find out real soon.
Yeah. Well, sounds scary.
We will find out January 7th.
Yes.
The scariest day of the year.
But you know what isn't scary?
What?
This next show that I think Cole wants to talk about very desperately.
Oh, my turn. Kaya-chan isn't scary, from legitimately everyone's favorite studio, East Fish Studio, renowned.
What happened to West Fish Studio or North Fish Studio?
They absorbed them into themselves. You know what though? This one again, it's another one. I'm risking for the biscuit. I'm risking for the biscuit. The manga's sitting at a 71% average. It's basically One Punch Man meets Maraku-chan. Remember that one where the girl could see ghosts? But imagine if she could see ghosts, but then like just punches them, and she's also like a 5-year-old
she was a
child.
baby.
Yeah,
and a baby.
Yeah.
Remember Dark Gathering? Kind of gives those vibes.
Yeah, it gives
Apparently
those vibes.
There's some like like some of the people who worked on this also worked on Dark Gathering, so there are like some serious ties to it. It's kind of the same concept, but with baby.
What I'm hoping for, the best I'm hoping for out of this is to be in the same vein of like a Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. So in other words, I'm hoping it's just fine. I'm hoping it's fine.
I'm hoping it's a 6 out of 10.
I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping for like a 73.
Okay, well that would be on par with the source material, which is a 7.4 on Anime List. So pretty you might be onto something. It seems like people are watching this one. They're seeing what it's about, seeing if it's good or not. A lot of people like Dark Gathering. I didn't realize that, and it kind of. I feel like you can't watch this and not compare it to Dark Gathering just because it's kind of the same.
Oh,
look.
even
the
just
character
visually.
Looks the same, visually. Like it just, for some reason, just looks like a prequel to Dark Gathering, but it's not.
But
officially,
it is. But it's not.
It is, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Yeah. I don't know where I am. Who
it's
are you?
It's not scary though. I'll tell you that though. Yeah.
It's starting on the 7th of January, so we only got a week to wait for this one. That is a Sunday. So you can listen to AniPro and then go watch this show.
Yes.
Arne no Jikenbo.
You're not even trying.
Yeah, what kind of segue was that?
That's just what I say sometimes when I'm confused.
Well, you know what? I'm game for whatever you got, man.
Yeah? I don't get it. I don't
get that one either.
Because it's based on a game.
Here's Mike's move. It's Mike's move.
Based on a game. Show called, it's called Arne no Jikenbo. I think it's Case Study of Arne, or Case Book of Arne is the English translation. It's by Studio Silverlink. Again, of course, it's on Crunchyroll. Comes out January 7th. I think that's where is your
Wednesday.
It's
a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
Wednesday. It's not on anything yet.
Not anything yet.
Oh no!
Yet.
Oh no!
it's not.
You did
no,
it.
Mike
Oh,
fell
no.
into the.
I've
you
never done that
both
before.
fell into the trap this season.
I've never done that before. Interesting.
Well,
I'm curious about this one. It again, like
Welcome.
it's tradition. I always draft a show based on a game for some reason. I didn't even know that was based on a game, but the trailer just shows like this like little blonde girl basically dancing and cheering on Vampire, and like I honestly don't really super know what it's about. Jake seemed to have more of an idea when I drafted it, but like honestly, just I kind of drafted this one on vibes. The vibes seem fun and interesting and cool. People like the game a lot. It's kind of a mystery where like it seems like she solves crimes or something alongside this detective on TV. Honestly, not super sure. This is one you should check out because it looks interesting. It seems like a kind of a cool concept, and like the art style definitely sells us one.
this is one that you should check out and vote it very poorly so that Michael doesn't win the draft. That's what you should do.
Mean. That's mean. Cole's literally calling for
Sabotage.
Sabotage this one, review bomb it. I don't like review bombing. That's a lame move in my
This is a
opinion.
game, Mike. This is a game, and I play to win.
I don't know about that.
Cole, you say
came
you
in
play to
second.
win, yet you drafted Hana-Kimi.
Hana-Kimi. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
That'll be fine.
Yeah. But the manga, there's a manga adaptation of the game, and that's part of what I thought this one, because the manga will tell a story more akin to what the game is trying to do, or what the anime is trying to do. And it was well received. I mean, score 86. To me, that says it's people, but probably the only people who read it are people who really like the game also. So it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
But I'm here for it. I think it'll be interesting. I think it'll at least be worth checking out an episode or two. If it sucks, it sucks, and you just move on, you know? But I think it has high hopes, and I have high hopes for it. And that is why I will be watching it when it airs somewhere. But listen.
Somewhere. At some point.
Somewhere.
It'll be somewhere.
Now, Jay, Garrity, and Sama,
Yeah.
you listen to me here, young lad.
Yeah.
You cannot be in a rom-com with your childhood friends. I don't know why I said that, but I'm just letting you know.
We've been telling you that for years.
Mostly
Jake.
because a lot of all of our childhood friends are men, and I don't think any of us are particularly into that persuasion. But
Yeah.
I mean,
not that there's anything wrong with that,
No,
as
I mean,
Seinfeld would
yeah.
say. Yep.
Yeah.
But in this case, you
there
cannot
was
be in
that
a
one
rom-com with your
time,
childhood friends.
that I had someone throw themselves at me, and I didn't really realize that. But
yes.
Classic.
That was a
Classic.
rom-com move for sure.
Yeah,
That was a
it was a
rom-com
very
move.
rom-com move.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's talk about this one show. It's called You Can't Be in a Rom-Com with Your Childhood Friends. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
This is also based on a manga coming out on January 5th, Mondays. And kind of like the other shows that we talked about in our honorable mentions, kind of is what it says on the tin. But for the most part, it's about a guy who has a bunch of childhood friends that are very clearly in love with him, but he is so dense that he doesn't realize that they're actually trying to make advances on him. But the thing that I just really love about this series is everyone in this manga is dumb. Like very, very dumb. It feels very much like girlfriend. If that's your thing and you look and you just want like some kind of parody rom-com harem romp, this is that. And look no further.
Jay, you're pitching it so well to me. I'm in. This would have been one I would have drafted as well. But I didn't because you did.
Yeah.
And
This is true. I did.
I think this will be dumb. I think this will be not the best, but I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love it so much.
It feels like one of those shows that like people don't rate highly, but like they walk out of it and go like, I want a season 2 of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It'll be like a high 60s. It'll be like a 68, 69.
Yeah.
But everybody will be like, when season 2 when? Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
And then season 2 it'll have like a 77.
70 like 4. Yeah, like something ridiculous, and people are gonna look at that and be like, what the the heck? And like,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, because the only people who are watching it are people who are going to rate it high, of course.
At that point, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
Mike's in, I can tell too. He's into
super
it.
in.
Yeah.
Super into it. Honestly, it looks fun. It looks silly. It looks we get a show like this every season. That's why I'm never a huge, massive fan of them, but I think it's interesting like this concept, and it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
The director who is working on this show also did a couple of other rom-com things that are in Weekly Shonen magazine. So I have faith that this will be a faithful and decently done adaptation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Me too. I have faith. I'm filled with faith. Anyway, that's all 15 shows that we think you should check out. All 15 new shows that we think you should check out in the upcoming winter 2026 season. Feels weird saying 2026.
It does.
Gotta get used to that again.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. It always takes a few weeks.
It takes like a month.
Yeah. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, all of that, subscribe, all of that. I'll get into that though once we get into the actual ending spiel. I got a script I usually read.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. It's on my phone. I've got it pulled up and everything. But first, I just want to say we've got reviews coming up. Our next manga review is Black Torch. So make sure that you read all of that one, all 17 chapters.
19.
19.
Gets an anime coming out later this year too. So
interesting.
Timely review.
We've got some interesting anime reviews coming up as well. Our next anime review is Elfen Lied. Controversial anime that I'm looking forward to rewatching now and then, here and there. That is the name of the next show. That's not a list. That is the single name of the show that we're going to watch after that. And then a huge review that we're doing, Neon Genesis Evangelion, one of my all-time favorite shows. It'll be an interesting review experience. It's been a while since I actually watched that show. I'm due for a rewatch, so this will be interesting. Jay, it's going to be a rough one for him. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough on Jay, but he'll get through it.
I get through it.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. We'll all be good. We'll be laughing. We'll be having a good time.
Congratulations.
Cole's going to kerm for Misato.
Whoa. Again. On that note, thank you so much for listening to another episode of AniPro. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe, leave a review, tell a friend about us. Let us know what shows you are looking forward to in the upcoming season. If you really like us, though, why don't you consider supporting us on Patreon like these lovely people? Mr. Family Guy 36, Elijah Wood, Braindead B-Dog, Peach, Frama, Kratos, Just Juzz, Mogmog, Uncle of Light, Zaffron, Mexi, and Genus 26. By supporting us on Patreon, you get access to all sorts of perks, and it really helps out the show. We're also on social media at AniProPod, and please join our Discord community to keep up with us and other listeners. Links to everything's in the description or at our website, AniProPod.com. Mike, you did the ad break. You did the question of the week. You answered the question of the week. Why not keep the train rolling? Lead us in a round of bye-byes, Michael.
Yes. And did you know that we have said bye-bye at every single episode's end for the AniPro podcast? It's true.
That's true. That is true.
It's true. It's a fact.
Literally
it's a fact.
every
Even
episode.
Before, it predates me even, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mari Krombu doesn't.
Mari Krombu does not.
But Bye-Bye does. Bye-Bye does.
Yep. And the greatest part of that is that I get to lead the tradition this time for the first time in the year of our Lord 2026. I will lead my fellow friends, my bestest friends, Jay and Cole, in a round of bye-byes. And with that, Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.